tuning in to the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing after-shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hey, what up, AfterBuzzers? It's your boy DJ Jesse Janedy here in studio for the Love and Hip Hop Hollywood AfterBuzz TV After Show. I am joined in studio by Stephaune. I am more fire Wallace.
What up? Hey, it's your boy.
It's your boy. Oh, whoa. Hold on, let me clear my throat.
While he clears throat, I just want everybody out there that's watching on Twitter and in the podcast world, give a big happy birthday to my dog Jesse Janedy, DJ Jesse J.
We having a bro night tonight, bro. Pound it, bam. All right, we're gonna be back with our full panel next week. Unfortunately, but you know, we wanted to just do it like this.
That's
so
right.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Every now and then we just do things,
whatever the fuck we want.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, if you haven't guessed that by now. All right, let's talk about 11 Hip Hop's back. I'm gonna just love this buzzing in my ear, but that's fine. You know, I was kind of nervous to do the show.
Okay.
I was like, there's 500 characters. I feel like I'm playing like Mortal Kombat Unlocked.
Yeah.
Like, who do we have this week? Because I'm watching the promo and it's like there's like 3 more hoes and I'm like, which one is this?
I had no idea
like thing
who
one,
half
thing
the people
two.
were.
Dude.
At the end of their, you know, the preview.
Even while we were watching the show, I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, you gotta write names down. You know, that's...
All right, but I gotta say, at the end of this episode, I was like, damn it, Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, they'll get you.
Oh, just put it in my veins. All right, let's talk about it. So Omarion's back, and shout out to April. April came up in Love and Hip Hop. This bitch is the first lady of Love and Hip Hop. She's stirring all the tea. Mona's like, only one bitch likes all the bitches.
She's the Shawnee O'Neal of freaking Love and Hip Hop Hollywood.
Mother hen.
But she looks excellent.
Yes, just personal preference. The nose ring. Other than that, I mean, I feel like we loved April. April's just a beautiful girl.
Yep.
But that nose ring, like, I get it, girl. You want to be independent and all that. All right, so Omarion, we see him doing this R&B live situation, giving us some Omarion Miguel realness.
Hey, he's the young R. Kelly. He's on his way, you know, next Lenny Bruce.
Yeah, that's what we're giving him.
I don't know what we're giving him.
I fuck with Omarion, and shout out to Omarion for actually getting his music on the show.
Yeah, actually having songs for us to talk about.
Mona Scott actually respects his career and was like, you know what, we got this for you. He's on the One Hell of a Night tour with Chris Brown, big, doing it.
Huge.
So within that, we see April talking to Miss Nikki Baby. And Miss Nikki Baby was looking everything, single as a dollar bill. Mm-hmm. Well, how was you feeling about Miss Nikki tonight?
Nikki is always gonna keep it fly, you know, and I'm glad that she's. It's fun to come back to this, you know, because I ain't seen her in a minute. You know, no matter what y'all think about her, plastic, made up, whatever, she keeps it tight, and she's starting a lingerie line, which is what Nikki should do.
This is what I'm saying. Like, find your situation, your lane, and like own that. Like the whole like Nikki being a part of like strip clubs and stuff like that. It was confusing.
Yeah.
Lingerie like now it's take them pictures on your Instagram, pop that on there, sell it, make your coin, girl. I feel it.
I had like on last season on one of her pictures, and one of my uber religious Christian homegirls from like out of state was like, I can't believe that you hit like. And I was like, yo, are you following my like stream?
Bitches be out here doing that.
Yo, so that was blocked.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm
like, no more of you, please. Thank you. Bye.
Some religious people just be getting me on Instagram and stuff. I'm like, well, what are you posting? All right, April says that she's been traveling with Omarion a lot, but their sex life is suffering because Meg is on tour with them, their kid, and, you know, Nikki, being the woman that she is, says, why don't you go spice something up? I have some lingerie you could use. Why don't you go surprise them, pop up at work, give them a little, you know, a little romance.
Yeah. At first, I wasn't with the pop-up, though.
I was a little nervous because we see how in past seasons how the pop-up situation works. But Omarion's not like these other dudes. Like, Omarion seems like a chill guy. He's there for his woman.
Yeah, and plus he actually works. So
like legit, like when he says like I'm on tour with Chris Brown, like there's papers proving he's really on tour with Chris Brown.
We could buy a ticket.
Because some people on the show talking about they working with a lot of people, and I'm like, where the
So I wasn't with the pop-up at first. Pop-up
until the bitch showed up like MTV VMA Ring the Alarm outfit. She was like, ring the alarm! Took the trench coat off. She was like, hi, boo, I need you to leave too because, you know what I mean, I'm about to get my performance of my man.
Shoot. And I would have been, let that be my lady. I'm like, all right, dog.
I love how calm he was. Like, I don't know. I would be like, my first question would have been like, bitch, why are you dressed like this? If she walked in, I'd be like, why are you wearing pantyhose out in public like that? Where were you coming from?
I don't know.
I wouldn't have expected, like, voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Like, damn it.
Like, what's going on, baby? I don't think he noticed it. I think he was dancing. She did the whole thing. She's got the trench. The only thing you can see is, like, the garter situation.
Yeah.
I don't know if he peeped game.
Maybe. So, it was Ring the Alarm, but she did all hands on deck, and it was cute. She basically like straddled him, and she was like, I want you to fuck me in the girls' bathroom. I left the door unlocked. Just walk on in, close the door, and then I'm going to be right there ready for you. You ready, B? And Omarion was down for the cause situation, and I support that. Make your if your sex life ain't working and you want to spice it up with your man.
Yo, if your woman show up in lingerie and a trench coat,
just fuck her.
Handle your business. You know who you are.
And shout out to Tori Kelly for getting her song on Love and Hip Hop. Love that.
And you know, Miss Nikki, baby, it's a dual thing. Because it's going to be shown. The lingerie going to get shown.
Oh, all these bitches are going to be on Instagram ass shot up. Like, so what are you wearing, Miss Nikki? And you know the line's going to be called Miss Nikki, baby. Oh, it should be.
But it should. It should.
What are you wearing, Miss Nikki, baby?
Apropos.
Miss Nikki, baby. All right, so we get to then meet up with one of our favorites, Moniece.
Yes.
And she shows up, you know, talking to the girls and saying that she has a boo. He's nameless. But then she goes to the Bob Hope Airport over there in Burbank,
California.
And yeah, she goes wearing her grill to pick up her boo. And it is no other than Rich Dollars, looking like the father from Proud Family. I was just like, there's just something that was just so, it just, I don't know, it just be creepy when he like touches girls.
He aged since the last time we saw him.
Hey, boo.
I can smell. He's Hannibal Lecter. He's got the Hannibal Lecter. I can smell your cunt from here.
Yeah.
You're like, ew, Rich. No,
it was probably that grill because I'm looking at that grill like, girl, nasty. You can't even keep it in your mouth. No, like, girl, I'm fine with whatever if that's what you want to do. You know what I mean? But like that grill looked like when you used to take the Trident wrapper and put it in your mouth.
Or the Rolo papers. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The Rolos, baby. Smooth them out. Then you you have your grill. Yes, dog.
Moniece is in love with Rich Dollars. I want to get them in studio because I want to know about this situation. I want to hear it. I want to really get into Moniece's mind. I want to know what happened in between time. What happened between who was Rich fucking in New York? Oh, Diamond Strawberry, and then he was fucking what's her name? The little Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze. So he does like him crazy.
He sure does. He likes a bitch that can fight.
Yeah, he definitely wants
on the spot. Like
he can't live without. He should have high blood pressure messing with these chicks. Mm-hmm. I can't deal with that kind of stuff.
He's like, what's that movie? With Jason Statham, where he had to inject himself with adrenaline all the time.
Dang it. I can't remember, but yeah, he had to keep going for the whole movie, or he'd die. But would stop.
So she thinks he's a good listener.
Okay.
Which I'm like trying to go back, and I'm just like, have you ever watched other seasons?
Of course she has. Thank you, Mona. For setting this up.
And she loves his sausage.
Sausage.
Well, all right, girl.
He called her insane right off top, which is.
Did he really?
Yeah. He was like, "You're insane."
Yeah.
And I was like, "That's about right, Rich."
What is the script for this? I'm trying to figure out like what is the motive to bringing Rich to L.A. Where's the script here? Who's he gonna fuck over here?
I think New York's falling apart.
Well, yeah, New York be looking like a damn Lifetime docuseries. I'm just like, all right.
They need to retire like 6 people. From New York.
I'm hoping that Remy Ma situation's real. So Rich says that he wants something real, and nobody has understood him the way Moniece understands him. Now, Moniece, I will say, out of all the other girls, I feel like Moniece is a little different than like an Erica.
Okay.
What was the other ones? I can't even remember these bitches.
Johnny and them, and
So I'll give him that. So maybe maybe it really is something.
I don't believe it, and I'm not buying it. And Mona, I feel you. I know that there's a grand scheme going on, but
I'm just not buying the I'm in love. Moniece don't come across to me as the type of person that would be like, I am in love. Like, and it's like, girl, where did this come from? Yeah. No, I know like they had been shooting for a while, and these rumors of them dating have been for a while, but it's just like from the New York season to what I heard the storyline was supposed to be, from other girls that were supposed to be on the show. I'm just like, I don't know, this don't make sense to me, but whatever, we'll pretend let's just be honest.
She did blonde dip her hair all the way to the halfway mark, so anything's possible for Moniece.
Yeah, Moniece, I felt like looked really good. It was just that one with the two-tone hair. I was just like, Shakira's roots aren't even that bad. We meet also Baby Dollars, which is a puppy. Oh, and then, now for me, here's where it just went. Our first baby.
Our first baby. Together. She said our first baby together. You just met the dog.
I purchased him myself.
You just met the dog.
And you probably just met Rich.
And you probably
just met Rich. Well, speaking of meeting new people, we met a whole bunch tonight. So we were introduced with this song. It was like, bounce that ass like a trampoline, bounce that ass like a trampoline. I can hear that being played right now. Mm-hmm. And so this is, we meet the two gay characters, Milan and Miles. We meet them through Hazel-E. So Hazel-E, she came in looking good. She talking about, I just be making music and looking good. And I'm like, all right. So
yeah, I think we looking good. We keep throwing that out there, and I think we need to reel it back in a little bit.
She looked decent. For her, decent. Yeah. I thought, I mean, compared to when we see, like, I don't know what happens to her face.
I don't know either. She breaks out pretty bad. Maybe it's the atmosphere. Sometimes it's dry in LA. Mm-hmm. Sometimes people's skin, doesn't. The pH
I was talking about when she had the black eyes and the broken nose. I'm wondering if she got surgery.
Of course.
Or if she got like beat up, because them black eyes was looking. Because I know if you do get nose surgery, it can bruise and stuff like that.
Yeah, it does. It does bruise up in here.
All right, but let's talk about it. So we meet Milan, and he's a hot producer, a model, an actor, and has worked with the whole world.
Everybody. Except we've never have we heard? Do we know him? I ain't heard of him.
But okay. So he's working on this track with Miles, and the reason Hazel fucks with Milan is because he was the first to reach out to her when her grandfather passed. So that's cute.
Yeah, but okay. Before we run over that, she said, she said, it was a real sensitive situation, that I posted on Instagram, and I was like,
this is the problem with the world today.
Your grandfather died. It was really sensitive, so you blasted it on Instagram?
I mean, some people they feel like that's their diary, and it's like when they post it on Instagram, they're in a negative place, or they're in a place of feeling down, and they want people to console them and give them likes.
You were about to say attention.
Well, yeah.
Because when you say something like, he was the first to reach out to me, that means you looking for who's going to reach out after you put it out. No.
Like, and did he reach out to you? Like, did he call? Did you know him, or did he just hit you up on Instagram? Like, I'm a big
Sorry,
fan.
girl. Sorry, girl.
Well, no, she said they've been friends for like. Wait, was that her?
No.
Oh, that was the other
whole
one.
other. Yeah. Some new other.
So Miles comes out. Well, he goes out to the other room, and so then Hazel's like, "Hey, so what's up with Bae?" And we don't really hear who Bae is,
of course.
And as if the whole world has not already seen. I mean, whatever magazines that
it's
this
all
has been
sexually ambiguous. Bae, yeah, I'm talking to my Bae, Bae, and stop. We already know. Get to it.
I'm ready for marriage and kids, and but Bae's not ready, and I'm just like the word with Bae.
If it gets used one more time.
Hey, Bae. That's what we're gonna start next week, right? All right, so that situation kind of got left, and then it was like a whirlwind for me with this next scene because I was just like, who the fuck is this? But I low-key, am obsessed with her. Amber Fab Ab. If you didn't know, she is the hottest rapper out there. And I'm like, girl, yes, give me whatever you're drinking, smoking, and what? I want some of that.
I started off mad at her when she was rapping.
Yeah, because I was
but then I called. It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. At first, it was just really jarring. When you first hear, whoa.
Who is
And then you had to, actually get into the flow of it, and it was like, okay.
Yeah, I kind of, okay, Amber. Fab Ab.
I want to know where she gets that nickname from. She's just being fabulous, but she does have man problems. And find me a woman who doesn't. I'm waiting. This woman is a fruit fly.
Yeah.
She can be hanging out with gay boys because she just speak gay. So she's recording a songs with Miles, a.k.a. Sir Brock, who is... Apparently they were high school sweethearts. And he loves her. He's the love of her life. But she said he's been acting distant lately. And then the conversation, I don't know if it was really weird editing or what, but I did not buy this entire First of all, I don't buy this whole situation because, just from what I've heard of this person is that he's been gay for quite some time.
His whole life. I don't know.
This is just what I'm hearing. It's been spread around, and so I'm just I don't know.
And who's hanging on 13 years later hoping that they're going to have a relationship after high school? Ain't nobody from high school still around.
There's this bitch on Wags. She looked like Amina Butterfly, too. She talked just like Amina.
I got to watch it. I've been
with him for 11 years, and, he just won't give me...
the time of day.
You know what I mean? He just won't give me... He really said... They set a wedding date, and she canceled on her because of the BET Awards. Bitch, you need to keep him
low key. He probably gay too, but no, that's just what I think.
All right, so my thing is then we get what does he say? So
he talking about he trying to figure shit out.
He's trying to figure shit out. This is where it was. Aren't we so happy? Don't you see how this is working out right now? Aren't we comfortable? I'm so comfortable right now. Aren't you comfortable? And he's just sitting. I don't know if he was high. He was just yeah,
calm down.
Have you ever had a girl do that to you? That psycho?
No.
It was you just spilling over there. It was like she was trying to force her answer on him.
Yeah.
And he was just...
I get that. I get girls that are like that, though. I mean, I haven't dated one. I wouldn't. But, I think he was cool because she's been bearding for so long.
Yeah. And that anger just really...
He just, he listens like Rich Dollars listens to Moniece like this.
So she needs to calm down with that. So he says that he is in love with somebody else. He appreciates her, but he is in love with someone else. And she's sitting here what am I supposed to do? Just sit here and look fabulous and just wait for you?
You know what I hate, though? She said, if you don't make a decision, I'm going to have to keep it moving. It's been 13 years. What do you keep it moving when? You ain't going nowhere. And he know that.
Or he's not worried about it at all.
Not even like they having sex. He's got a man.
Yeah, who he up in the bed with, talking about I'm DL on national television.
Right. Oh, Lord. Spilling my drink.
Just can't. Spilling drinks, spilling tea, just everything. So we see the situation. Milan is talking about he's a giver when it comes to love, and he wants his man, but his man ain't acting right, and if his man don't act right, then he's going to be over it and just push on. And Miles says that he's DL, he's not out the closet, and we find out that they're lovers, and that all of a sudden he says that Milan is the first and last man he's ever been with. Now, what I was seeing on Instagram was everybody looking like the first and the last.
And the oh Lord, oh my Lord.
I'm just still trying to get over the DL on national television. So Milan says
he's like, I ain't come out yet, but the cameras are rolling. You are as out as anybody can be right now.
Rolling Out magazine. Milan says, look, I need commitment or else we need to wrap it up. And I was trying to figure out if he was saying like, wrap it up, it's over, or like, we've been having unprotected sex and we need to wrap it up. Because like, if you're going to be out here whoring, we need to wrap it up.
We got to shut it down.
Are you fucking Fab Ab or what?
We need to wrap it up. I can't. How long have they been dating? He's like, I want to do something outside. Like, let's go see a movie or race car driving. I was like, I don't know the dynamic of the two. First off, if you want to be out with somebody that you're dating and you want it to be known, you don't go to a movie. That's not being out. That's still
right.
Going.
So there you go, Miles. You could have taken him to a movie to at least shut him up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, sure, babe.
Straight out of Compton, showing at the
this $3 movie theater down the street. We're gonna take the back road. Waze app.
I want to do something. There's a strain on the road. You can't. They giving ultimatums already. It's the first episode.
Oh, child, I don't even know what the situation is. Or what. All right, so whatever this situation is, poor Fab Ab. She reminds me of Chrissy from 11 Hip Hop New York.
Yeah, Chrissy. She does have a Chrissy S.
All right, so we get this scene with Tierra, April, and Moniece. And they basically say that there's going to be this pamper party, and they invited the princess.
I just want to quickly say on Tierra, in a very nice and gentle way for all you out there, I just feel like from between seasons, right? Like there was a season, and now there's a new season. You should hit the gym, and that's it. That's all I was going to say.
Wow.
Because she's an artist. Her aesthetics are important, no matter what we say.
Her breasts, though, were very Mortal Kombat, though. Like, they just, like, in Mortal Kombat where they just sit there and you're like, if this isn't real graphics, their boobs would be moving.
Right.
They were sitting up like that.
She's trying to get by on the titties. That's not enough. You know what I'm saying? And
I wasn't mad at her. Honestly, last season I felt like she did lose a little weight. I'm not digging the red hair. I'm glad that was only in one scene. But I thought she looked cute in all the other scenes. She did get it did kind of get motherly at the pamper party. Yeah. I was kind of looking at her like, is this the end of a Tyler Perry movie? Like, she was like, princess, like, girl, what is wrong? What did she say? She's like, you deserve better. You need a man who knows how to treat you. And I felt like she was going to be like, is there anybody know to make a girl feel? Remember that one song she had?
No.
Stephaune.
Yes, I do, but no.
I feel it. How do you feel about April having this pamper party and then inviting Princess? Or how do you feel about Mona having April set up this pamper party?
I was going to say what the homie Cornelia would have said. Everybody's going to get invited. She invited Nikki, April invited Nikki, Tierra, Princess. Everybody was there. E was up in what's her name? Hazel E. I'm about to call her Heather.
Just all by herself up in that one chair, like.
Nobody talking to her.
Does anyone want to see her?
Treating her like.
Got a chair open.
Treating her like Carly Red over there. They like
legit.
We don't mess with her.
Oh, Carly and Hazel need to be on a show together.
They should be friends.
Yeah. Can we flag Carly out? Apparently, it's in the budget.
Right.
question with the
crossover
with the rappers, the gay rappers. So in the news, there was this thing where one of them was getting upset because he felt that none of the other guys on the show wanted to film with him. Okay. And he felt like it was because he was gay that they didn't want to film with him. After watching this, I'm like, well, haven't you already worked with everybody in the world?
Oh, so it was it Miles or was it? It was Mulan saying they don't want to work with him.
Did you say Mulan?
Mulan.
Where will my reflection go?
Million. No, I didn't know it was him. I thought Miles was saying they didn't want to mess with it. It was Milan.
No, because Milan is like the openly gay.
Okay.
Because I was watching the show, like, I mean, I don't know him, but I know of him, and I'm like, I don't know. I thought he was going to be the closeted one. I'm like, how are they going to do that?
Right. Because
he's like, he has music videos out and stuff like that. But anyways, I'm just looking like,
if you work with everybody already.
But Soulja Boy don't want to work with you. I just think like they don't know who you are, they haven't heard your music, or it's just the industry. I don't know.
Yeah.
But moving back to this pamper party. So Princess goes and talks to Tiara. And Tiara gets all church on Princess. Did you think this was a legit situation, like a moment for Tiara? Or do you feel like Tiara was just kind of being messy?
I think it was more of a moment for Princess. I mean, she
clearly,
she's in front of kind of her peers on this show, whether she's friends with them or not, and immediately it's like, look, girl, you are being stupid, going around and around in circles. That's the definition of insanity, and it just broke. It got through to her. So it don't matter who it is sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. Because she's in the feelings, clearly. Because when she popped up at that party, I was like...
Yeah. As far as Tiara goes, though, I think once she hit a nerve, she got a little...
She kept going
preachy.
with it, like...
You know, in the past, the seat of the crowd goes...
She cleaned her 2000. She cleaned her 2000. Like, girl, come here.
Let me lean in on this.
You know you deserve someone better than that, girl. Like, this is a mess, Maury.
Yeah. Yeah.
I took it as sincere because I kind of felt like Tiara was over that kind of drama. And then I felt like, because they went back and forth about the whole New Orleans thing. But then I felt like Tiara was like, she been through it. This girl's clearly going through it. Are you okay, girl? I don't think you're okay. Like, bitch, are you True Detective? Like, all of a sudden. And then to see in, like, upcoming episodes where she goes and does it to Ray, like, I don't think you're okay. Like, bitch, is this your game? Is this fucking Candyland?
That's her facade to show maturity to get Ray back. Everything about her is to somehow get Ray J back. Ray J's my dude.
Honey, well, let's talk about your dude. Ray J is on probation.
Yeah.
On her Princess's one-on-one shots, she looked like a baby Rashida.
When you said that, I was laughing.
Ray J's personal life is a mess. What else is new?
Yeah, we all know.
And Princess is done with Ray for messing with strippers. So apparently, the whole New Orleans thing.
When you are going to get your girl some
soul food, but just get caught up
at the strip club. Was the soul food restaurant in the strip club?
I mean, I did hear strip clubs do have good food sometimes.
They have fantastic food, but if you went specifically for the soul food...
he wanted the soul.
I mean, Ray J. And then the strippers...
No, and then said...
How he got his number?
No. And then said... And then on my way back, got caught up by getting another hotel room.
He said,
There's no forgiveness for that. You got me laid up in a hotel room. You had a strip club, and then you had another hotel. You had to go to the front desk of another place. And if it was the same hotel,
that's even grimier.
You seen the scene from NWA? Straight out of Compton? When they went to go find Felicia?
No, I didn't even watch it. Knocking on the door.
All right, so... Ray can't handle it. He wants to go. So apparently Princess took the rap for Ray J. So Ray J goes to talk to Princess at the 1010 Wilshire.
No.
I'm going to just keep my opinions on the 1010 Wilshire myself.
It's very cold. It's not like homey. I don't know why people stay there.
Oh, I mean, I've never walked in. I'm just talking about whenever they do
when they events parties
on the rooftop. I'd just be like... Princess asked a really fair question. in which Ray J magically twisted his words around. That little lyricist of him.
He's very good.
She said, "So is it normal to invite strippers to your room?" When you're Ray J, yes, I would assume, not knowing him, but I would assume that is a normal day for Ray J. I do not believe that One Wish is an actual song in which Ray J was really singing to one person. Personally,
I don't think Ray J does either. I mean, Ray J's very matter of fact. I like that he
the boat.
he doesn't. It's like he's not holding anything, and he's saying some very direct things sometimes
with a resting bitch face, like, "Yo, girl, I'm sorry. You want to come on this boat or what?"
Yeah, like the tone of it though. You're confused. I think he confuses chicks, but with the tone. He's like, I'm addicted to the after party. But I don't know. Ray J, he even told his girl on the boat, I smashed a lot of bitches.
No, he said, I smashed a lot of pussy. I fucked a lot of pussy. I'm assuming that was the fill-in, the Mad Lib on the screen. So, yeah, we got that scene of Ray J standing on a boat. Just standing there.
Yeah, I rented a boat.
Rented a boat so he could talk to his girl. He's addicted to the after party. She's like, "Look, I can't be with you unless you get rid of this apartment." Fuck the apartment, babe. If it's coming between our love, fuck the apartment.
Oh, Lord.
After he left that, he picked up his phone. He's like, "Yo, Mookie, we gonna have to move this after party situation to your crib."
Yeah, like I said,
the princess ain't having it.
The lease was up in NoHo. He's like, "Yo, we gonna have to shift this thing to WeHo." Okay. I'm like, dude, the princess. So she says to Ray, "You change every 2 weeks."
I'm like, that's a lot of stress.
But you gonna ask a man that changes every 2 weeks to right now tell me that everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay.
You're gonna have to create little forms, weekly forms with stars.
Progress reports. Remember
Are we still on the right track today? Are we fucking bitches? Okay. Gold star for you. So
you can't close every strip club, princess. It just ain't gonna work.
Well, so in which we see Ray J on the last day of the lease.
Baby, I just had to have a send-off. This is the finale.
A send-off. We need Ray J and Stevie J on the same show with Carly Red and Hazel on the same show. Like, that's the show, Mona.
Yeah.
So Ray J's having this strip-off at his apartment, and he blew Princess off, said he was going to be at the studio. "Don't wait up for me, baby, because I'm going to be late."
I'm working late.
Does that work on anybody anymore? Like, we're still using that line?
Like, you shouldn't even be able to say that when you're in the midst of a makeup, though. Like, you almost can't even work late because you're trying to get back into good graces.
Yeah.
Right? You
might have to lose your job.
Yeah, I got to come home. Sorry, y'all. I gotta go home.
And I'd just be like, "Well, bitch, you've been working late in these studios, and what's the last thing we heard from you, Ray J?" So Princess finds out about the party. She walks up in that bitch, ready to go, and she splashes the fuck out of the strippers. And there was this one gremlin-looking stripper that was just like,
like, no, she didn't.
And then as Princess was leaving, this other stripper was like, "Girl, your toes are busted." She said, "No, they're not." Kicks her shoes off, and then ran like she was on Jerry Springer.
I love it. Across the stage. Yeah. I love it.
And then it turned into this whole Ray talking about, "You want to know who I am? You want to know how I turn up? This is how I turn up." Ray.
He literally said, "This is who I am." But Princess, with as definitive as this statement is, will still try and make him someone else.
Yeah, we're gonna get that for the rest of the season.
For the rest. This is who I am. Look, it's ratchet hose, a pole. There's money in the air.
Like, I didn't personally see one cute stripper.
Not at all.
Like, is that like a thing? Like, guys like don't care if the stripper's like face is busted or not?
Did you see his face?
Well, no.
It's almost like crack. when he says addicted, he really means it.
Like he just needs a bitch.
Yes.
Twirling on a pole.
Just at all times.
Just feel like I'm at home. Like you just watching Christmas in July on ABC.
You saw his face when he was on the strip of
Yo, those scenes.
This is what I love. Nasty bitches. I'm like, oh my.
I'm just like, princess, please just go home and get yourself checked the next day. Let's head to predictions.
Yep.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV.
We didn't get to see him today, but Lil Fizz is gonna be back, and he's getting really sensitive, and he's gonna go meet up with Moniece's mom and cry, and then him and Moniece are gonna cry, and this.
Lil Fizz needs to date a woman that's appropriately sized for him, because serious. That
bitch that's gonna fight Nikki, she looked appropriately sized.
She put them heels on. She was getting Fizz. I was like, and then you didn't see when she mushed him.
Oh no, I didn't see that. I was looking. I couldn't
These
stop
chicks
looking
be
at
hitting
Nikki.
Fizz like bitch boy. Move, bitch boy. You know what I'm saying?
Fizz be like, bae, you don't gotta do.
Secure. Y'all supposed to jump in. Jump in.
But he used to it. Moniece got him on a regiment. We get Tierra, who wants Ray just to be happy, and then Tierra versus Princess again. So clearly, we're gonna get some stir up there.
Because Tierra does everything to try and get Ray back. That's all it always is.
We're gonna get more episodes of Miles still supposedly being DL. Something happens to Hazel's face
At the doctor, where she set the appointment to go get her nose finally done.
I'm a big advocate to owning. You know what I mean? Like, own it, girl.
Yeah,
own that nose. And if someone has something to say, be like, yeah, sure do. This is what the fuck he looks like, bitch.
It is.
Nikki's fighting that girl. And then we get two people who I'm just like,
We ain't never
with
seen
the ring.
them. Yeah.
And it's like, you want this ring? And it's like, oh, okay. Who are you guys and why do we care?
Like they're
Why are
outside.
we showing them in the promo?
They're outside just filming like a domestic abuse situation. Like,
The whole time, Mona's just like, wait, turn the cameras over here, guys. What's this?
What's going on?
Hey, do you guys want to get on?
Chinese releases.
You guys want to? We don't have peaches on this show, but and then
Mona.
yeah, we're gonna get Soulja Boy back in action with Nia, and he's fucking some new girl too.
Yeah.
Everyone just fucking a whole bunch of other people,
And then there's
a whole
always
bunch of
the
bitches
girl
getting mad.
that's staying by their side. Damn it, my man's fucking that other bitch, but I'm not going anywhere.
Sorry about it, but we are. But thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit us up at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You guys can hit me up at DJ Jesse J.
At I Am More Fire, I just want to say all the girls' eyebrows was on fleek this week.
Turn up the fleeked eyebrows. All right, we'll be back next week with our panel. Till next week, same time, same place. Peace.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.